Welcome back to another episode. So, this one's going to be a little, I should say, update because I believe I already made a video of this guy. Uh, but if not, I won't go through the chat logs because Mr. Kyle Calvert's 28 out of Des Moines, Iowa. Um, he was talking to our decoy online on the dating app. Messaged our decoy. It was a very young decoy. Um, he ended up, sending stuff and saying stuff. He sent like videos of himself doing certain things I won't say. Um, he also openly admitted in the chat that he had CSAM. If y'all don't know what CSAM is, obviously, I'm sure we should all know. Cheese pizza, CSAM, Chris Paul photos. Um, he openly admitted to having those and some also very disturbing things. Um, so yeah, we were talking to him, I believe, for like a couple days at most. Um, and then he ended up blocking. Either he ended up blocking or his account got deleted. Um, so we ended up making a report. We ended up getting a email from a detective. It was a sergeant, or it was a detective actually. It was a while ago. This was back in last year. Um, but basically asking for like chat logs and all that stuff. Um, appreciate the sub. Um, so yeah, I send them the chat logs, all that stuff, and then I think a month. Nah, it was like 2 months ago actually. I got an email from it was like a marshal, I think, saying that he was wanted. This dude right here. They were saying that he like escaped and that he was wanted. And I looked up uh his like record at the time. This was 2 months ago. I looked up and it did say he did escape. Uh I don't know full details, but it did say he did escape. So I believe he was in jail or was sitting. He's also an offender too. He's on the offender list. He's on the Iowa offender. Kyle Calvert. But yeah, this is him. This is one of the photos that he sent to the decoy. He also sent this one right here. Um, we'll go here. So I just looked this up today. Um, it is April 7th. This video will be out probably the same day. It'll probably be out tomorrow. Um, but it looks like they got him again. So he was booked March 17th, so this year. So it did say he, did escape. But this is him. They did find him, so he's sitting in there. And where is it? And this is him, obviously. It says April 10th, 2030. So that's 4 years. He's under supervision or something. And then here's another one. So I think this is as recent. And then those I should be new charges because he did escape violation. Yeah, violation. So probably failed to register, violation of parole, um, and all that. Absence from custody. Said he was. It said he did escape. I don't know if I have the screenshot, but it did say he did escape. But they do got him, so that's good. I checked this today. That's good that they do got him. Because they were emailing like they were saying like it was like wanted fugitive, and they were saying like, have you seen this man? Or he was like, you may be able to help. Have you seen this man? I was like, no, he hasn't. I haven't seen him active at all, or he hasn't contacted any decoys or anything. Um, but yeah, at least they got him. At least they got him again. But I also did some digging. It was also said that he has a charge in 2016 and 2021. So they're right here on my phone. Hold up. Those are those are his charges right there. Plus obviously new ones. And this dude is a monster. This dude is a monster. But yet this dude is gonna be released in 4 years. This dude is gonna be released in 4 years. Almost 4 years, I should say. Coming in 3 days will be 4 years. That's that. What are these sentences? But I also looked up this. This was back in 2015. This was probably the 2016. Yeah, this was the 2016 charge. He also has another charge back in 2021. Act, stuff to do with children and all that. Obviously, it says it right here. I won't repeat it. Obviously, hope y'all can read. I'm sure y'all can. Um, but yeah, this is clearly him. This is him younger. I think he 18, either 18 or 19. We'll watch this. I haven't watched this.
The victims are from Ankeny. Ankeny police say they started investigating after one of the victims' parents found out and called police.
18-year-old Kyle Calvert is charged with 2 counts of lascivious acts with a child. Court documents show Calvert, who was 17 at the time, was on an online social media site called Uvu when he allegedly asked minors to engage in sex acts so he could watch it on camera. The victims are listed as young as 6 and 8 years old.
I know my son did wrong, and, he needs to get punished for it.
Calvert's mother, who did not want to show her face on camera, defends her son, saying he thought the
Defends? At this point, to show her face. This dude still to this day has not learned. He is still doing this. This charge was back in 2016, and he had a similar charge back in 2021, and then he contacts my decoy, and he's still at it. And that's 2025, so he's still at this. They don't learn. Secondly, a decade. He's been at this for a decade. 10 years he's been at this. 10 years. But yet this dude gets out April 10th, 2030. Excuse me, everybody. This man is going to be walking the streets April 10th, 2030.
victims were older.
He said that the room was dark and he cannot see these girls, you know, how old they look, and he just went by what they told him.
What did they tell him?
That they were 17, the same age as him.
But police say Calvert knew the victims were minors.
It's scary. And as a parent myself, it's very scary.
Mitch Mordvet with the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation says more apps and more social media sites means internet crimes against children in Iowa are up 400% in the last 7 years. But he adds there are things parents can do to protect their kids online.
Know your children's passwords. Know who their contacts are. Know who their friends are online. Know the applications or the apps that they're using.
That
Yeah.
children
How would you actually like give this guy like an actual penalty, like an actual consequence? 5'9", 123. Yeah, I can literally handle this guy. I'm 6 foot. This dude's short. 123 is crazy. This dude's a skinny dude. But nah, at least I got him. At least he's not on the run. I don't even know how he got out. I don't even know, but and I don't think there is any more.